Hi guys, so for this build I was so inspired by the new Spa Day expansion pack that I got, and this was my first time ever using it and the items that came with it. So I really wanted to do something that was modern, something that you could kind of find at the beach or in a tropical environment or next to a river, which I guess I was inspired by the river that is next to this lot. But as you can see, there's a really long walkway going up to the entrance of the house. I was trying to work out how to put in a fountain either side of the walkway. Couldn't initially work out how to do that, so I was planning on putting a basement underneath the house anyway, so I thought why not put two kind of peekaboo slat long holes basically in the ground so you could see down into the basement. But then I thought that was kind of weird, so I got rid of that and just persevered and worked out how to put the pools in, the fountains in either side of the walkway, and I think that looks way better considering it goes with the water theme. I wanted to put the waterfall walls in, so there's me just changing the height as well. I really wanted a high ceiling to accentuate the modern minimalistic feel that I was going for. And yeah, just choosing the door. I did not know what shape to do, and I thought that was cool and kind of modern, but I was pretty reluctant to keep it that way. But I did want it to have proportionally a longer walkway up to the entrance and like a smaller house, but small but tall ceilings, if that makes sense. And then I kind of was stuck with the landscaping because I am never really good at landscaping. I'm Italian, so the good old Italian legend is that we don't like mowing our grass, so we just cement the backyard and paint it green. So yeah, I'm not really good at landscaping, and I just put some palm trees in and plants that I think would look good in a tropical environment where this house should be found. As you can see, I'm just doing a two-story house. I thought that louvers would look good. I was thinking like timber, louvers, all that sort of thing, but then I thought no, they look too messy. Oh, here I am putting in a double height basement. I was going to go all out and put in a double height basement and a pool, but then I looked at the proportions and I thought it just looked proportionately weird, and I thought keep it simple, stupid, and just do a two-story house, something that's realistic, something that you will find, on the coast. And I just wanted a very simple, sleek kitchen and a bathroom downstairs because it's great to have if you're entertaining. I think if you're rich enough, it's great to have a bathroom downstairs. I really was indecisive when it came to the windows because I really wanted to put in everything new that came with the spa, expansion, whatever you call it. I don't know if calling it an expansion is right. I know there's terminology, but whatever. Yeah, and I didn't know where to put the stairs either because I felt like they were kind of blocking the way, and I just wanted it to look sleek and modern, so I ended up putting it kind of over the kitchen, which is weird, but I thought it sort of worked. I don't know. You can comment and tell me if it didn't work. So yeah, I really like the dining table. Love those chairs. I think it just goes so well with the modern feel. Here I am putting metal bars on the wall, and I thought that looked kind of weird, but I look at it now and I think it kind of looked alright. But then I end up putting in, spoiler alert, the waterfall wall thingy, the wall decoration. I don't know exactly what to call it, but I ended up putting that in to keep the theme going, the water theme. And I kept, where you see that fences, I kept the drop area. What do you call it? Like you can see down into the basement basically, but then in the end there isn't going to be a basement, but I kept that anyway. And I love that chandelier light that comes with the expansion pack. It's amazing. I was so happy when I found it. It's just so classy and nice. But I think it only works with really tall ceilings. And then, you know, just a little study area in case they want to go on the computer. In an ideal world, they would have a separate office, but, you know, this is like a holiday house or something. It doesn't have to be too grand. It doesn't have to have a million rooms. But I did want to keep it really simple and modern and sleek. So just decorating the bathroom here. And yeah, I went with a really big window. Let's just pretend it's tinted and people from the outside can't see it. Or let's just pretend that people won't be walking past. Because I really did like that window and I wanted it to be a really well lit bathroom. Yeah, I think the furniture placing in there is a little bit weird, but oh well. So going with the huge windows again and keeping with the water wall theme. I struggled with this because I was trying to get the proportions right and trying to work out how to make it not look weird. Kind of does still look weird though, I don't know. I really was fussing over that. I didn't know whether to put a window there or keep it as a wall, as you will see in a minute. And then I put the bedrooms in. It does get a little bit pokey. I feel like if I was to build this again, I would definitely make the house a bit bigger and a bit more open. But I kind of like this in a way. It's just a bit more challenging. Oh, and see, you can, I did like a little drop down area so you can see down into the lower level and then the basement level. And if there was a basement, that would be pretty awesome. But yeah, as I was saying, I would have made the house bigger. But I like that the height ceiling accentuates, I don't know, I just think it makes it look bigger than what it is. And yeah, it's just a bit more challenging to do a pokier place. But I feel like it's easier to play Sims if the house is a little bit smaller rather than a huge house on multiple levels. I wish they had more bedroom furniture, to be honest. I always struggle when I come to decorate the bedrooms because, wow, there aren't enough beds. That's me trying to finish that corner. I was really struggling. But yeah, maybe they'll do a pack with bedroom furniture. I'm hoping so. So I went for very, very white and then I changed it. I forget what I went for in the end. Oh, I went for that. So dark floors, white walls. I was trying to keep with the timber feel. I really wanted upstairs to be like very timbery. I know that's not a word, but really earthy. And I wanted the bedrooms to be like different kind of themes in a way. Here's me putting blinds on and I couldn't make them work. So I just got rid of them and let's just pretend that those windows are tinted as well or have those blinds that come out of the ceilings. Those pull down blinds that you can't see. Because there weren't any that really fit or looked okay. And I really like that chair, but it does take up a lot of room. I got rid of it in the end, as you can see. And I went for all like dark wood in that room. And a rug to soften it up. Pretty much just stating what you can see. Bit of a Captain Obvious at the moment. I didn't put any windows on the walls. See where I'm putting the benches now? The counters? Yeah, I didn't put any walls there because I wanted the exterior to have no windows from when you're looking at it on the outside. I just thought it looked really sleek and like, I don't know, I just didn't want any windows that you could see from the front. That might be really weird to some people, but I thought it would be something different and like a fortress or something. I don't know, I was just feeling inspired to do it that way. So what else? Tell me if you like it. Comment. So I'm just doing another bedroom, a third bedroom, and it's just like for a kid or a teenager or someone who doesn't need a double bed. There I am putting in cabinetry. I thought that might look okay, like as if it was like a wardrobe, but then I just cancelled that because I thought it just didn't look as minimalistic as I wanted. Wow, that room looks really dark. So again, sticking with the minimalistic theme. And putting in kind of like a second living area. Would you call that a rumpus room? I don't know, but it's just like a little place to hang out. And some more seats. And I kept the roof flat because, you know, sticking with minimalism. If you can't already tell, that's the theme I am going for. So that's me getting rid of the basement. Really wasn't feeling it. I thought 2 levels was enough. And I just had to fix up the walkway. I was a little stumped for ideas for the front landscaping area, but I just left it in the end. I also decided to put in like a patio area, and I wasn't sure what height foundations to choose, so I kept changing them, and then I figured just keep it low. So that's me struggling to work out what to do with the front area. So I just put those water walls around the trees as well, but I don't know if that was a good decision or not. Maybe I should have just kept it simple, but I kind of like how it looks. I feel like when you put the flooring, the wood flooring, or any type of flooring on the roof, it doesn't stay true to colour. It looks like a weird colour, so that's really disappointing, but we'll deal with it. I really like those hedges around that area. Again, getting rid of the basement. And also just fixing things up, putting a rug in the dining area to section it off, and adding some plants to make it look a little bit more warm, I guess, more nature friendly. And yeah, that's about it. So here are some screenshots of the build, and I hope you guys like it. And thumbs up and subscribe and comment and all of that. Thank you.